Hi, this is the Mcauley Schenker Group. I'm Robin Mcauley, and this is Mcauley Schenker. Right behind me here is our keyboard guitarist, Mr. Steve Mann, and our producer, Franco Filipetti. Robin, the Hooded Man.
The way I started was I never touched the guitar before, and I was 9 years old, and my brother had to go to work. I know he hates, but not, I mean, he has made so much money that I don't think he doesn't care anymore if I keep repeating that same story. But he was giving me like one Deutschmark to show him a song he asked me to work out on a tape recorder, and I never touched the guitar before, and I just went like, that's that note, that's that note, that's that note, and I practiced it, and then I'll show it to him, and then he was playing it with the Scorpions, or yeah, I think it was called the Scorpions from day one. So that's how I got into that.
There's a lot more guitar on this record than there was on the previous record. I think the material is a lot stronger on this record. We're a lot stronger.
And Robin would say so, but he's singing amazingly well, much better than I
would say that anywhere next year as well.
Frank said that.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Okay, your $20 will be...
The partnership between Michael and myself obviously began long before Perfect Timing. We've been together since '86. Perfect Timing happened to be the first album. We're into '89. We're on this new album. The songs are better. The writing's getting better. There's a lot of writing. We started out, I think this time we had, about 35, 36 songs actually before we started on this particular record. Frank saw to it that we didn't use the 35. We were going to do a double album. We thought, well, hey, and it's working out real good.
Michael sometimes can be difficult, but on the other hand, Michael's a brilliant guitarist, and so that's part of certainly in my career, working with very talented artists, sometimes they can be difficult, but that's part of what makes them brilliant, talented artists. There seems to be a correlation between that, and so it's just something if you want to work with talented people, sometimes that's part of what goes along with it.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, guitar player from Kix, and we're at Sunset Sound where we're recording our 5th album, Hotwire.
I'm Steve Whiteman, the vocalist and extraordinary harmonica player.
I'm Brian Damage, and I'm the other guitar player, and I'm sitting on this box.
We've been doing this for like 12 years now, and we're getting good at it. So this is it's going to be a quick record. It's going to be one that I think the kids are going to want to put on before they go to school, and kind of like wake them up, get the motor moving, get the blood flowing. It's going to be one of them kind of records. We're proud of it. It's going to be a good one. I've been talking to some people out here, and they tell me that about all of our records. You know, I get your record out in the morning, and I put it on before I go to work, or I put it on before I go somewhere, and it always seems to get you going. And we like that. We like that kind of energy in our music. So I don't think it's much of a departure. It's just a high-energy rock and roll record. Well, our 4th record is one that broke. And up until that point, there was never any pressure, and we would just go out and do club tours. And after the last record broke, we were out on the road for like 18 months solid. And we actually got off the road last March. We were out with Whitesnake. By the time we got done, we were annihilated. We needed a break. So we just come home and took about a month off, and then spent the entire summer and fall writing and recording our demos and getting ready for this record. And we wrote about 21 new songs, and we had about another 20 in the can. So we come out with about 40 songs to choose from. And 10 was tough, you know. Only choosing 10 was really hard. We got about 3 more albums in the can. Rock and roll overdose. Yeah. That's as you can tell, it's a very up-tempo, hard rock and roll song. It's like when you're a kid, you know, and you get your first couple records and you just play them and you play them and you play them and you got to get more and you're addicted and you just got to keep playing rock and roll because you're hooked on it. Rock and roll overdose. And it's harmless. You can't die. Tom's an easy guy to work with. He doesn't come in and say, I can get somebody to come in and do that better, or I can get some background singers that can sing better than you guys. Or that he lets the band be the band. We feel that sometimes your own flaws make the character of the band. And Tom allows that. He doesn't try to make you better than you are. He doesn't try to polish you up. And that's why the last album sounded like Kix, you know, rather than layers and layers of shit. And we like that. We definitely like that. And that's why we wanted to use them again. Most of our songs are guitar songs, guitar-oriented. Because these guys are good, so show them off.
Sometimes we can't decide who's going to do the solo, so we just split them in half and switch off. And that way we both get to do it.
Very easy. These guys work together great. Most bands go, that's my solo. You did the last one. These guys are like, you want to do it? I don't care. You do it.
Or we kind of know sometimes which song would require his guitar playing, or which one might need some parts for me to do. So after
13 years together, you kind of know each other.
This is Brian's guitar, which he's been a nice guy and let me use for a couple of solos on the record because it just kicked butt. This is a 1958 Les Paul Special. I remember seeing when I was 15 years old, I played in a band with this guy that used to come to my house. We'd work on songs. I remember the day he opened his van up and showed me this guitar. So it's been through the state of Maryland to a couple different guys, and Brian picked it up from our old sound man, and he's been playing it ever since. And it's well broken in, and it sounds great. And
it's puke colored.
Hey. But this is happening.
Is that the one you puked on in Europe?